Item: SCP-828. Object Class: Euclid. Special Containment Procedures: SCP-828-1 is to be housed in the Site-641 Marine Mammal Rehabilitation Center located 10 km inland from the coastline of Somerset Island, in the Canadian Arctic Archipelago. It is to be kept in regular contact with site personnel and interviewed regularly by the on-site psychologist. To facilitate this, SCP-828-1 has been granted limited mobility. It is to be surveilled via a GPS-enabled ankle monitoring system. If SCP-828-1 approaches within 5 km of the ocean, it is to be intercepted by on-site security personnel and returned to containment. Following review by the site director, SCP-828 the 1st of May be placed in restrictive housing. SCP-828-1 is not to come in contact with any prepubescent human subjects. If this occurs, SCP-828-1 will be mandatorily placed in restrictive housing and an independent investigation of Foundation personnel will follow. 1. SCP-828-1 is to be fed with fish or small whales native to the region. 2. Only while in a controlled, experimental environment may SCP-828-1 come in contact with SCP-828-2. SCP-828-2 is contained in the Site-641 reliquary located at the Cunningham Inlet facility. It is to be inspected bi-weekly for deterioration. A textile restoration technician is to inspect SCP-828-2 monthly for degradation. Repairs will be conducted with the assistance of the on-site, classically trained, Inuit shaman. Description: SCP-828-1 is a humanoid organism that stands 1.4 meters tall with white, pupilless eyes and long hair composed of kelp-like unbranched stipes of Alleria esculenta 3. The subject's skin resembles that of fish of the Myoxophilis 4 genus. SCP-828-1 is amphibious but cannot remain out of water for more than 10 minutes without suffering from dehydration. The subject's hands and feet are webbed to facilitate swimming. Medical examination of the hair has revealed that it is permeated by extensive vasculature, indicating that the organ is used for gas exchange. The subject's body appears emaciated, but the subject has yet to request food. If offered food, SCP-828-1 will consume it to be polite, but it is unclear if the subject requires regular feeding. The subject was found with severe tooth decay, and has been provided with dentures and dental care after containment. When out of water, the subject's skin emits an odor that has been unanimously described as pleasant by all prepubescent human subjects. Importantly, children have described the scent as comforting and maternal during interviews. Analysis of the subject's skin secretions has revealed the presence of a volatile organic substance which may act as a pheromone. It is hypothesized that this compound may aid the subject in its efforts to befriend children. Research into the mechanism of action is ongoing. SCP-828-1 has been extraordinarily cooperative with Foundation personnel during containment. Psychological analysis reveals that SCP-828-1 exhibits symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder, including intrusive recurrent recall, insomnia, and hypervigilance. Paradoxically, these symptoms are exacerbated by exposure to the sea, images of the sea, marine mammals, and images of marine mammals. SCP-828-1 also exhibits signs of traumatic bonding to the Foundation and individuals associated with the Foundation. It is the recommendation of the psychological staff that this bond be exploited for the purpose of containment and study. SCP-828-2 is a heavily water-damaged Amorti 5 that SCP-828-1 was wearing prior to containment. The garment is made of materials traditionally associated with Inuit clothing: seal fur, caribou hide and thick, woolen duffel. When SCP-828-1 places a child into the carrying pouch of the garment, the child is unaffected by cold temperatures or hyperbaric ambient pressure and does not need to breathe. The child remains conscious and aware while contained in SCP-828-2. Recovery. SCP-828 was recovered from Panachung, Canada when a missing child, ᖃᓪᓗપિᓪᓗηiθ, thought to have been lost in a sudden storm, was discovered by fishermen on the abandoned island of ᖃᓪᓗ. The following interview was conducted by local representatives of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police.